Hi guys, Dr. Tati here and welcome back to Doctor's Gaming and welcome to the first episode back in China. It's probably not going to be my first episode you will see, but it is the first one I am recording. I've been back about 2 weeks, but I got sick in the meantime. I'm still a little bit sick, so you'll hear me sniffling and you'll hear my voice is a little bit different. It's also because I've got a new headset, new settings, new everything. I've even got a new laptop. I'll put the specs of the new laptop down below in the comments, in the description. But yes, we are here in China. I finally get to record here. It is weekend, so I've decided to record a few pre-recorded videos that we will post. And one of those is finishing Life is Strange Before the Storm. So today we will play Farewell, the bonus episode. We've finished with episode 1, 2 and 3. So it's time for that bonus episode where we get to play as Max Caulfield again. And looks like we're going to see the relationship of Max and Chloe before Max leaves for Seattle and before Chloe meets Rachel Amber. So this should be interesting. Let's head straight into it. I'm not going to waste too much more time. Let's see what happens. This is probably going to be another like 2 or 3 hour recording. I'm going to split it up into parts again. I don't know if I'm going to record all at once. It is 10 o'clock at night after all. Luckily for me, I don't have people next door, hopefully, for the next few hours. But you still want to stay quiet. You want to respect people. Yeah, wow. I hope that's okay. I really hope that... Okay, I thought it was a blow-up doll. I'm like, whoa. We're going to become pirate power. It is a blow-up doll. Crazy people.
I guess. But isn't your mom gonna freak? She's probably cooking with the radio on. She won't hear a thing. I bet she'll notice a hole in the floor. Trust in science, Max. Even when science means blowing shit up.
Oh, come on. She was not like this as a child. Where did she... Oh. Ow. Right, let's see your science. Come on, let's see. Oh! Well, it left a little bit of a mark. She's gonna have to move a bit. That's probably why she moves. This is a very different voice. That was amazing. So, what happens here, and it's correct because I was reading the update for the game, and the original actors are now back voicing both Chloe and Max, and you can hear the difference. That was amazing.
That was truly amazing.
And you can hear Max.
Why are explosions so awesome? That's like asking, why are puppies cute? Some things just are.
So it was a jarring difference hearing the two voices there, especially Chloe's voice, obviously, because Chloe was a different actress.
But I guess I better do some actual cleaning too. I'll be excavating the closet. If you see anything else to trash, help a girl out and chuck it on the pile over there.
Alright, but so what are we going to choose to trash? Ooh, this is where we get to trash the little blue thing. Because we know that happens. And so eventually what happens with Chloe's hair is she finds Max's old...
It feels like I've spent half my life hanging out in this room. Probably because I have. I can't believe those days are all over now.
Ah, so this is... they already know that she's leaving. So, Max is already giving Chloe a farewell.
In a few days, my whole family moves to Seattle. I have no idea when I'll see Chloe again.
See, it's not like Max just left with...
chance to say goodbye. But how do you tell your best friend that you're leaving?
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a cage with "Release Me" on it. Farewell. Oh, well, you make it the most epic thing you've ever done. That's all you can do. That's literally all you have to do.
I better help Chloe with her cleaning. And while I'm at it, I can take one long last look around this place.
So we'll play this the same way that we played the Before the Storm game, is the completionist run. Talking about, let's see what is in our diary. We don't have a map yet. Nothing? Okay, we'll have a map at some point.
Let this box of trash be a sacrifice to you, oh almighty Chloe Bears.
Right, look.
Chloe and I haven't played this game in forever.
Oopsie, it's a board game.
I'm pretty sure it's missing pieces.
Alright, then that can be trashed. Trash. Right, we'll have to talk to Chloe first as well.
What are you doing?
Adding this to the pile.
No freaking way. Just because I beat your ass every time we play doesn't make it trash.
You beat me? We never play. Oh, we never play.
Chloe, we haven't played this game in years.
I should have actually said you
and
beat
it's missing half the pieces.
Nice try, Max. But you can't erase your shame that easily.
Then play me. Come on, play me. Yes, let's go. Play. Yes. Oh, come on. I want to play. Can I look again?
I can see why Chloe has such a hard time cleaning out her room.
Alright, I could have actually convinced, I'm sure.
Why is getting rid of stuff so much harder than collecting it?
Maybe because you're an overly sentimental hoarder?
Granted. But I still need some more junk in the trash pile.
Live fast, die young, and go out with a bang. Rest in pieces, doll.
Unfortunately, they didn't change their voice. They didn't change their voice so it sounded more childlike.
To go through this pile of old clothes and find stuff to donate. Instead, we played dress up for an hour.
Oh, I wonder how Joyce looks like. I'm pretty sure she looks
This
the
was
same.
our first
Possibly.
unsupervised concert together. It was so much fun. We were supposed to see another show next month, but
How sick was that show?
She's like, oh yes, I'm looking at the same thing you're looking.
the sickest.
I've been working on my moves for the next one. Check it out. How about you? Any new moves?
Totally, not really. Yeah, let's go totally.
Yeah, totally. I've been working on my air guitar.
That's not the way. Yeah.
Damn, Garfield. Save something for when it counts.
Again, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up until she brings.
Back to the junk mines.
Until she brings it up, I don't bring it up. Okay, unicorn poster. Let's get the unicorn poster.
Chloe's always preferred imaginary animals to real ones. Oh, besides Bongo, of course.
Oh, Bongo. Is Bongo still alive here?
Chloe's had this hung up on her wall forever, but
Oh.
neither of us can figure out what happened to the last panel.
Uh.
I hope Dr. Kloenstein's okay.
The Adventures of Supermax and Dr. Kloenstein. Our crime fighting has really soared since you created those rocket boosters. Of course, the power of flight does tend to make things easier. Dr. Kloenstein? Dr. Kloen... Okay, so... Oh, no wait, I want to look again.
Chloe's had this hung up on her wall forever, but neither of us can figure out what happened to the last panel. I hope Dr. Kloenstein's okay.
Okay, skateboard, bookcase, Chloe Bear. So I wasn't even allowed to trash the game. If I
Chloe
played
keeps
the
trying
game,
to get me to hop
if I played
on
the
her
game,
board.
if I could only play the game, that would be
I'd
great.
rather.
Right, sorry, I wasn't listening to the half of that conversation. Chloe,
Chloe keeps trying to get me to hop on her board. I'd rather take pictures.
yes, we know
Chloe's
that.
such a nerd. She hangs on to all her old textbooks and school supplies.
Then, yeah, then. Ooh, let's look at her report card.
As usual, Chloe's grades are better than mine. I still kick her butt in PE though.
Yeah, that's the only subject she's doing badly in. And then we know, obviously, eventually she becomes really bad at school. So we had a glimpse of what
That
Chloe's
was
like
awesome.
in Before the Storm.
Who else but Chloe could turn cleaning
But,
her room into
I
a
don't know.
pyrotechnical
Dissension
adventure?
of your subjects just because your best friend is leaving? I don't know. Alright, let's look at this.
Whoa. Talk about embarrassing.
What is this? Shady Mesh Abe. Oh yeah. We'll trash this, whatever that is. That's creepy.
How about these boy band trading cards? Super cringe.
Am I gonna have to convince her for
Yeah,
them?
and hilarious. Remember when we gave them all makeovers?
Shoppy boob jobs. Funny back then. Funny back then. Shoppy boob jobs.
You mean when you drew boobs on all of them? I was so mad at you.
And yet, our friendship lived on. So too will these cards.
No, oh, come on. I can't convince her to get rid of anything, can I? That's what this is going to end up being. She's going to convince me to keep it all, and then she's going to get pissed off in the end when I leave, and then throw it all away herself anyway, and then blame me. I see where this is going. Yeah, I'm gonna lie down, just contemplate for a second, think of what I should be doing. But guys, yes, I've head straight into this game.
It's so hard to believe.
Only thing you
This
can do.
room, this house, this town, all in the past now. Or soon to be.
She thinks more than she should for a like 11-year-old.
Who am I without Chloe? She's the one who's always starting things, pulling us into adventures. I can't imagine life without her.
You move on though. You do move on
Maybe
somehow.
I haven't told her I'm leaving yet because I still can't believe it's real myself.
I'm sure you'll believe it soon enough. Again, I'm surprised that she's got the time to tell Chloe that she's leaving. There's some people who doesn't really have this much time to tell. So we've got a whole episode to be able to tell her. Just leave so we can talk. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Come on now. Chloe takes it the wrong way. She seriously doesn't. And this is the other way to see with this game is, oh, Sharky. Ooh, that one's not gonna be able to trash, but we'll see. We can try.
I bet Chloe's parents were freaking out when she got this letter.
Yeah. To the parents of Chloe Price, dear parents, congratulations. Your child Chloe Price has been accepted for September 2008 admission to Blackwell Academy. We have offered places to approximately 100 students of the 1,200 applicants. Your child excelled in all criteria for admission. An open house for admitted students and parents will be held on March 26th, April 2nd. April 2nd is the deadline to inform us for your intentions regarding admission. Your admission reply form is included. For those who require financial aid, please contact Blackwell's Office of Financial Assistance. We look forward to welcoming you and Chloe to the Blackwell Academy family. Sincerely, Marco Gonzalez, Director of Admissions. Interesting.
I still can't believe you're a Blackwell Academy student. How is it?
Oh, the classes are incredible. The teachers are actually smart. And the lab is legit. Petri dishes for days.
What about the students? Are they as stuck up as you thought they'd be?
They're fine.
Push further. I'm gonna push further.
Chloe, you're terrible at hiding your feelings.
I wanna hear.
Is everything okay?
I don't know, I like hanging out with normal people. Like you.
Thanks. I guess.
You know what I mean.
I might
I
make
hate
this worse
big people.
by
You're
pushing it and making her
Thanks.
admit things, but I'm curious to find out more. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to play this out yet. With the other Life is Strange, I always
What's
had.
your dad's camera doing in here?
Dad said I could bring it up here for you to use. He's tired of watching you drool all over yourself every time he uses it. His words.
Your dad is the best.
Sure.
He's still
Don't ever
alive.
tell him that.
Uh
I need to
oh.
keep him on his toes.
Oh no, he's still alive. William is still alive.
You're off to a great start.
Oh no, is this? Oh, this is gonna progress the story. Oops.
Actually, it's kind of cool.
All right, cool. Phew. Okay, at least I didn't progress the whole story there. But okay, so William is still alive. Uh-oh, so there's something gonna happen. Oh, can I at least play this game?
I
want to
was
play-
lucky to survive Chloe's magic phase with all my fingers intact.
I wanna play something. High chart or blah blah. Here, let's try and convince her to play this one.
This seems like a good candidate.
Are you insane? That's my entire magic collection. Do you know how many weeks of allowance this cost?
You never use it. It's so lame. There we go. It's so lame.
You said yourself, magic is super lame.
I did. But that was before I learned how much children's birthday parties pay.
You can trick parents into paying you. I will truly believe you're a magician. planning to clean this place if you won't throw away anything?
A magician never reveals her secrets. But
Like I'm saying, any response I'm gonna tell her now, she's gonna just leave anything and everything there. I don't think we're gonna be able to throw anything away.
Whenever I'm ready, I can go tell Chloe I'm done arguing about trash with her.
No, I'm not ready yet. I'm gonna try and trash as much as I can. Or trash.
People say a lot of
Clay
things
props by
about
Generator
the Prescott
from the
family,
Prescott
but
Nation.
this is pretty cool.
That's the thing, is that Prescotts have shown that they do some good in the
I
community.
think Chloe used to call this guy Mr. Sharky. I doubt she plays with it anymore.
So what we found out with Before the Storm is the Prescotts actually did a lot of good instead of being bad, too bad. But it only seems like they do good at some points, and then they suddenly do the worst things, like the worst things. We know what kind of things they do.
You better not be thinking what I think you are. Chloe, I haven't seen you touch this guy in years. Why do you care?
why do I care if you throw my beloved childhood friend into the trash? I don't think that deserves an answer.
Wow.
Sorry, chum. That's better.
Oh boy. Give me an option to at least tell her sorry. I don't know.
Chloe's been beating me for a while, but that growth spurt could come any day now.
Sure, no. No, you're gonna stay short forever. You know, what are you doing in that corner there, Chloe? You're just not doing anything, really. Is that a gumball? Ugh.
We bought this as a gag years ago. I honestly can't believe
It's one of those things
Chloe's
that you
left.
lick and tilt to the center, I think. Unless this is just, I don't know what it is.
What about this
Yeah, it's a jawbreaker.
Serious biohazard.
You promised me we'd finish it together no matter how long it took. Don't be a quitter.
Lick it, toss it. Toss it.
Your mom and your dentist will thank you.
Finally!
So lame. Just so lame.
Finally, we got something in the trash at least. Alright. I got one thing in the trash. Wow.
Chloe's had
And there was
this
like the...
hoodie for years. It's her favorite. I don't think she'd mean to throw it away.
Well, at least give us something to throw away. Come on now. Skateboard, boy band. I think we've got everything. Yeah, we got everything. Literally the only thing I was able to throw
I've
away.
tried my best to clean this place. I should check in with Chloe now.
All I've cleaned out was a half-eaten jawbreaker. The other things I could not clean, so that sucks. Oh well, whatever. Let's progress the story, it's fine.
That's it. I'm calling off the search. If you want more trash, you'll have to find it yourself.
Well, it wasn't exactly the purge Mom was hoping
No, it was
for,
one thing.
but at least we tried, right?
I don't think you did
Right.
anything.
And now we've got the whole day ahead of us. What do two under-supervised friends with clean rooms and clean slates want to get into today?
Everything.
I guess now would be a good time to tell Chloe I'm leaving. Or
Like I said, make it
let's
a-
enjoy the day first and tell her later.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is tell her later. I'm gonna have the best day with her, and then I'm gonna tell her later. If I don't get the chance, then that leads into the whole spiral of oh, blah, 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 you're not my best friend, blah 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 blah. But I'm gonna tell her later.
The possibilities are endless. Got anything in mind?
And that's probably what this is going to
Actually,
lead to. Is
you better ask
keeps on
her.
putting in those situations where I'm like, I can't tell her now. I can't tell her now. I can't tell
I
her.
found this when I was digging around before you got here. You're gonna flip!
The pirate power.
Do you have any idea what this is?
Pirate power. Not really. Pirate related.
Whatever it is, it looks like it came out of our pirate phase.
Your powers of deduction are as strong as ever.
Tss.
This tape is from 5 years ago. It's a message from
Ah.
our past selves to our current selves.
So we were 8 years old? That's crazy.
13. Okay, good.
I can't even imagine what we sounded like.
Hopefully like kids, because you don't sound like kids right now.
Ready
That's a
to find
problem.
out?
Advanced future wayfarer. He has uncovered the audio log of the most fearsome pirates in the bays of Arcadia. Captain Bluebeard and Longman Silver.
We were such...
You're in search of buried treasure, are ye? Well, treasure ye seek.
Yeah, exactly. That's yeah.
Spot two fair pirate wenches.
Dad, get away! We're in the middle of an important project.
Oh, project. Never mind. I
They mean it.
all right. Supper's in 5.
See, that's.
Wash your hands, you grubby
Oh, this
pirate.
is not gonna make me sad all over again because now we're gonna actually see how good William was.
If it's treasure you seek, keep coming,
No,
all right?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Forewarned, the journey will be treacherous and full of
Treacherous? What's a treasure?
Nice.
To find the treasure of Bright Isle, you will need the map from the manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard. Only the map can lead ye to the treasure ye seek, but be forewarned.
Again.
Again, only those with pure hearts will be able to see what the amulet shows them.
They did a good recording for a bunch of kids, for a bunch of 8-year-olds. They did a really good tape recording there. I remember when I was a kid, we made a lot of tape recordings, and it never sounded anything as good as that. So that's a cassette player. That was amazing. So for those of you who don't know, that is a cassette player with a tape. Amazing thing as a child. It was the best thing just to have that. I did a lot of recordings with my brother, and we used to have like our favorite songs, or we used to do things like this. But it was never as good as that. That was amazing. That was just amazing.
Amazing. I can't believe you still have that.
I would never throw away something so precious.
Dude.
Okay, forget everything. Today, we go treasure hunting.
Alright, good. Good to know.
I think I know what 8-year-old you meant by the manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard.
Oh boy. What's this? What's this? She looks completely
Our
different.
old sketchbook.
Chloe
This
looks
is where
so
we kept
different.
all our pirate drawings.
Yep. Now let's see this map.
Right, property of Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver. Okay, this is Crow's Nest, the Bane of Arcadia, Saloon, Cockpit, Galley, Cannons, Treasure Keep, Plank. Oh, this brings back memories for myself as well. I used to have a little pirate book as well that could pop up, have it was a pop-up pirate ship book that you could play with pirate characters and all do all kinds of awesome things. Oh, it was awesome. That was great. Long Max Silver and Bluebeard. Pogo the Pirates, the gang. Pirate rules: no bathing, no boys on the ship, no sharing pirate secrets, always share plunder, always bury treasure, always protect fellow pirates. Failure to obey these rules will result in plank walking. Captain's log, wow. Captain's log: another day of plunder and destruction on the high seas. Our just buried treasure has come under attack again. The evil Commander Shelley, enemy to all pirates, has threatened to take the map from us if she sees it. Surely she has now. She has heard how valuable our treasure is and wants to steal it from us. We're doing our best to keep the map hidden as we continue to work on it. Because our enemies want our treasure so bad, we must make sure the map is only readable to us. Captain Bluebeard and Longback Silver. To more plunder and riches! Captain Bluebeard, Longback Silver.
This looks like a page was ripped out. I wonder if it's the map.
Yes, obviously it's the map. Oh.
Hey, check this out. This page was ripped out. Do you think it's the map?
If it is, there's no way I would have thrown it out. Maybe it's mixed in with the rest of the drawings?
All right, time to find this map.
So we get to search the room again. Let's photo this. Oh, there we go.
This
Okay, so
scene was perfect.
there we go. We get
Why'd you
our
die?
first completionist
Get in
point.
here.
Pose with Chloe, photograph Chloe Lone. No, again, make it the best day ever and then tell. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. But that's the.
Subject and photographer. You really do it all.
I just realized how heartbreaking that is.
I try.
Oh man, that's the only way to do it. I'm sorry, it's the only way to do it. I don't want to. Okay, make your own story. Read. Right. Let's check it out.
I remember writing this. It's a story where you
Oh,
choose
yeah.
what happens. Wonder if I can still get to the end.
Right. How do I know it's the end? Let's read this. Okay, Max and Chloe's Sewer Adventure by Max Caulfield and Chloe Price. You are Max and Chloe, the best friends and students in school. You sit in class until suddenly a cute squirrel arrives at the window. It's so cute. Do you want to pet the squirrel? Don't pet the squirrel. Page 8. Can I choose a page? Page 2. Okay, so I have to go either to page 8 or page 3. I'm gonna pet the squirrel. Page 8. Page 8. You go to the window and pet the squirrel. Of course, why wouldn't you? It's a cute squirrel and you want to pet it. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, you say. Ah, stop biting me, you say next, because the squirrel is now biting your hand. But it's too late. You have rabies. Mr. Anders has to shoot you and don't bite anyone else. So you don't bite anyone. This makes her very sad. Guess you shouldn't have pet the squirrel. Alright, so we died. So now we're gonna go from your I'm not gonna pet the squirrel because it's dangerous. Why don't you like squirrels? They're so cute and nice. You must be very mean. The squirrel seems annoyed that you ignored her. She runs in and steals the book report right off your desk, then runs back outside. That squirrel stole my book report, you tell the teacher. Whatever you say, Mrs. Anders responds, clearly not believing you. What do you do? Chase the squirrel or stay in class? Page 4 or page 10. I'm going to go for page 4. As soon as Mrs. Anders turns around, you run out the window and chase the squirrel. That is a very bad thing to do, and you hope you don't get in trouble later, but you probably will. Outside you look around, but you can't find the squirrel. Is she gone? Oh, there she is. She's standing next to a sewer hole. You run up to her, but she gets scared and jumps down. Oh boy, do you really want to go down there? Jump down the sewer or find another way? Since we know this is the sewer adventure, we're going to go to page 2. You are very stupid / brave. You leap down into the sewer. Thankfully, there's a pile of trash, banana peels, and dirty diapers to land on. Phew! You hear a squirrel sound in the distance, so you run to follow it. There are many twists and turns. Eventually, you come to a fork in the road. But now's not the time for eating. Eating? So you put the fork back down and consider the 2 paths in front of you. The fork in the road because you want to eat. On the ground, you see a trail of tiny footprints to the left, and a trail of chewed up paper to the right. Which way do you go? I'm going to say right is always right, and I'm going to go to page 7. So we're going to start with a... Oh boy, no, that was not good. Smart choice. You go to the right, following the path of chewed papers. After a bit of walking, you end up in a dark corner. Suddenly the floor falls away. You find yourself swimming in some sort of warm liquid, almost like a puddle, except... Why does this liquid taste like acorns? A bright light comes on. It turns out you're not in a puddle. You're in a big bowl of corn soup. And all around you are squirrels holding spoons and wearing tiny little aprons. They look so cute, and the soup keeps on getting hotter. Guess you weren't too smart after all. At least you'll be delicious. The end. Right, that was definitely the wrong way to go. Go left is page 9. You picked right. I mean left, which was right. It's confusing. In the distance you see the squirrel, but he's not moving. In fact, he's dead? Who would kill a poor squirrel? Suddenly the ground begins to shake. Around the corner a giant rat appears. It's the biggest rat you've ever seen. The biggest anything you've ever seen. It's the Rat King. The Rat King is wearing a crown and standing on a throne. Of all your missing homework, including your back book report, what do? Run towards it? Run away. We are brave. We're going to run towards page 12. Your dad always tells you to run toward your problems, not away from them. Unfortunately, you picked a really bad time to start listening to him. You run right towards the Rat King. At first, he seems surprised. You try to punch him in the face, but you've got about his long, hairy, gross tail. It wraps you up like a boa constrictor and drops you into his mouth, swallowing you with one gulp. Now you get to see what the inside of a rat looks like. This would make a great science report. Too bad you won't be able to tell anyone. Jeez, I'm making the worst choices today. Page 5, run away. Alright, so guys, for those of you who never read your own adventure, this is great stories. I like reading it like this because I like, when I make a mistake, I go back to the previous page and read the rest of it. I don't care about the smaller details. I'm trying to get the whole one here. But it's interesting to see how many times you can die in these kinds of things. You run away like a scaredy cat. I don't blame you. That thing is gross. As you run, you almost trip on a small, shiny object. You pick it up. It's a lighter. Your mum never lets you play with these, but she's not here right now, is she? Now is your chance to kill the Rat King and protect all the students' homework once and for all. This is your chance to be a hero. Do you do it? Just kidding. You don't get a choice. You may get to choose some things, but I'm still the author here. You have to attack the Rat King, but how do you want to attack him? Alright. I'm surprised by 8-year-old students. These two. Burn his tail, burn his throne. Page 11. I'm gonna burn his hairy, ugly tail, and then go page 13 if it's not right. You decide to burn his gross, long, hairy tail. Good plan. Whoosh! The Rat King's tail is on fire. He does not like that one bit. He starts freaking out, waving his tail around like crazy. You know all the trash and dirty diapers in the sewer? Those are highly inflammable, which means the same as flammable for some reason. Suddenly the entire sewer catches on fire. You're surrounded by gross sewer flames. Is this really how you die? Burning to the death with Rat King in disgusting sewer? Yes, it is. The end. No, it's not. So how do I... there we go. Burn his throne then. I thought the throne was made from my homework though. Okay. You decide to burn the Rat King's throne. It hurts you to burn all that amazing homework, including your wonderful book report. But you remember that it's for a good reason. As soon as the throne catches on fire, the Rat King begins screaming, "No! My throne!" Suddenly the Rat King begins to shrink. Before long he is back to the size of a normal rat. He can't even climb out of his huge crown. Oh, he's so cute now. You run back to class and tell Miss Anders all about the Rat King and everything that happened. Not only does she forgive you for not having your book report, but she declares that you are the greatest hero in the school. Duh. The end. Until next Max and Chloe adventure. That was interesting. Weirdo. This is so inventive, Maxine and Chloe. But next time, please do the book report you were assigned, Mrs. Anders. Ah, nice. Nice. Ah. Alright, so there were several other ways to do this. But this was a really, really good story. I liked it actually.
Oh, yes! Take that, Rat.
That was a really, really good story, and I think for that moment, we're gonna stop it here, guys. I think we're about half an hour in. I'm gonna make it a little bit short this time because this is just the introduction. Let's just double check, but I think we are about a half. Yeah, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was part 1. A little bit of story, a little bit of intro, a little bit small things to see what is going to happen. But I think it's worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment and a like. I'll see you guys next time.